Okay, so let's look at an example here. Just know, first of all, how to read the chart. Your weight loss in pounds, losing from 1 to 5 pounds, 4 people lost 1 to 5 pounds. From 6 to 10 pounds, 8 people. So this is your count, basically. Frequency means the same thing as how many, or your count. And then your relative frequency will always be the frequency over the whole number of people that we're talking about. So what I would do right here, if it's not done already, is do a whole count of the frequency. A lot of times in the problem it will tell you out of 20 women or something like that. This one does not tell us how many. So it does say how many people were involved in the study as our first question anyway. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 and 11 is 23, 26, 27 women in the study. Now, every time you want the relative frequency, we're going to use that total number of women, which is 27. So remember that. In what category had most women lost weight? What category had the most women lost weight? Well, the most is 11 because 11 women lost between 11 and 15 pounds. What percentage of the women lost more than 15 pounds? Okay, what percentage of women lost more than 15 pounds? So percentage, more than 15 pounds starts right here. Because these people lost 11 to 15 pounds. So we want to go total these percentages. So 11.1 plus 3.7 is 14.8. 14.8. And it says to include the percentage sign. Okay, but what I want to do is show you how to find this relative frequency or how to find this count if something's missing. So let's say the number 1 is missing here and it asks you to fill that in. Well, in the problem, it might have told you that there were 27 women. I was looking to see if there's any examples like that. There aren't. So in this problem, it might tell you this one might not be there. So I'm going to set my cursor over so we can pretend it's not there. And in the problem, it would have told you there were 27 women. Then it might have asked you, what is the frequency of women that lost 26 to 30 pounds? And if you knew there were 27 women, then you would see what numbers left to put in this blank here. And in that blank, then you would count the rest of the frequencies, and you knew there were 27. So it would be 27 minus the rest of the frequencies to fill this in, and that would be 1. And then real quick, let me grab my calculator. I want to show you how to compute the frequency, okay? So we're going to compute the frequency of this first one. The number of women that lost 1 to 5 pounds is 4 women lost that. 4 out of 27 women lost that. So to find your relative frequency, you grab your calculator, and we said 4 out of the 27. This gives you your relative frequency. So if the chart is in decimals, then the proportion basically of women that lost 1 to 5 pounds is 0.148 if they asked you to round to 3 decimals. If they asked you for the percent, like this chart has percent, you move the decimal 2 places to the right, or you can simply multiply by 100. So if the relative frequency is in percentages, then the decimal number of 4 over 27, which was 4 of them out of the 27 total. So the decimal answer for frequency would be 0.148. And if you take that and multiply by 100, it will give you the percent of frequency, which in this case would be 14.815 if they asked you to round to 3 decimal places. Typically, a percent is just 1 decimal place, so it would be 14.8 here. And that was the answer for relative frequency. So we'll try that one more time. Make sure you know the total number of people. You should be able to figure out the frequencies if one is missing out of the 27. And then if I want the relative frequency of women losing 6 to 10 pounds, it's 8 out of the total. So that is 8 out of our total of 27 women. If it asks if the chart's in decimal form, then my answer to 3 decimal places would be 0.296. And if the chart like this one is in percentages, then the answer would be 29.6. 29.6. So I hope that helps.